What's going on, guys? Senseichi here. Today we're going to discuss two things. One of them is going to be punctuation. The second one's going to be a common trick called the Houdini. Yes, I know I need new writers. Whatever, just roll the intro. We are going to talk about a common trick called the Houdini. I've heard it called other things. I call it the Houdini because it's magical. So you're probably asking yourself, what in the world is a Houdini? So don't blink. Watch very closely. I'm only going to show you this once. Did you see that? It looks easy, right? This trick, you can pretty much do with every weapon. I mainly do it with the kamas because it's easy to do it because they're light. But we can do it with a bow staff, we can do it with a sword. In fact, maybe in a little bit, we'll try and do it with miscellaneous objects. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss out on that. The first thing I like to do to practice Houdini is, we don't really need two. We just need to focus on the one. So you can toss one for right now. We're gonna take one hand with a weapon, or free, and we're gonna put it through the kama and our hand. Now when I mean through, I don't mean like phasing through like the Flash does. I'm saying it's gonna go between my hand and the weapon, which means I have to toss said weapon, and my hand is gonna go through between said weapon and said hand, says I. So what I do to practice this is I practice tossing up and getting a nice even toss. How do I get an even toss? Well, the secret to success on even tosses is to let it go with as little hand friction and motion as possible. I like to do a shaka because it kind of gets me up for good aloha vibes and also helps keep the weapon straight because I can use my pinky and my thumb to keep it level. I like to move my body with it so I can keep a consistent straight line. If I just chuck it up in the air, I'll probably throw my thumb or my pinky up too high, and what that'll do is it'll make the weapon tilt and won't make it easy to catch. Just before I get to the top of about like a foot's distance from my sternum to my forehead, I'm just gonna let go and let it float. So that was a good one. Ooh, that was another good one. Look at this, I'm on a roll. So that's what I want out of a toss. I want a nice float with a kama, a bow, my dog, my sister, whatever I can find. Now we have the toss down. Let's go to phase two. Okay, here's phase two. We're now gonna take the weapon and we're gonna practice slapping ourselves in the chest. Don't ask, just do. The reason why I wanna do that is because I wanna get out of the habit of getting needy with the weapon. I don't want to catch it and immediately catch it again. In that distance, when my hand is on my chest, now I'm free to put my hand through it. So now that you slapped yourself in the chest a couple times and you got the toss down, let's go to phase three. So phase three is gonna be, we're gonna put our hand underneath the other one, like I'm making an X. I don't wanna get a swinging start just yet. I'm gonna first learn to crawl and then I'll learn to walk. So I'm gonna put hand under hand, I'm gonna let go and put it through and catch. So I'm going here, letting up, put it through and catch. So now the next phase is to do the full circle. So I'm gonna take my left hand, I'm gonna swing my left hand through almost like I'm making a U. So I'm gonna swing it through all the way and then I catch the other hand. Not only can you go from down to up, but you could also go from up to down. So we wanna make sure that when we do it, we don't go towards the weapon, we go towards our arm. Think of it as forearm crossing forearm. Now I can do both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now with the Houdini, there's a little fancy business you can throw on it. Once I let go of the kama, when I go to toss it for the Houdini, my forearm is gonna hit the bottom end of the kama I'm tossing. It'll make a full 360-degree turn. I'm then gonna catch it, and then I have a new fancy trick. Come through, catch, just like that. I can finger roll through it also, and get really, really fancy just like that. You can even do a double. Let's see if I can do a double. Booyah! Now earlier I discussed that you could do the Houdini with just about everything. Now I wonder, how many things could I Houdini? Sure. No, I'm not busy. Alright guys, well that wraps it up for Martial Arts Monday. I hope you learned something valuable, something new. If you like what you saw, please let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe to the channel. There's a little subscribe button down below. It's in red. There's a little bell notification. Hit that notification squad so they can let you know every single time a video comes out. I put a video out every Monday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Share it with everybody you know. Be like, hey, check out this combo move. You gotta give it a try. Until next time guys, you know what to do. Tangsu.